Hello guys, welcome to the second part of the Chainlit series. In the last video, we went through introduction as well as chat with PDF. This video, I will walk you through chat with documents, meaning the text file, as well as text and PDF combined. If you want to have more information about what we went through, you can refer to the last video where I have explained, and the video was quite long, but this one I will try my best to make as short as possible. This is the thing that we are going to do, and it is similar to what we did in the chat with PDF, but how we load the data is different. Otherwise, all the different things are almost the same, right? So for that also, what we need to do now is go to the same GitHub repository, right? And we need to open the GitHub code space, right? For that, we can go to code, and this is the code space that I opened earlier. I will open the same one now, right? If you go to these three dots, open in, and I can open in browser. This is going to open a VS Code in the browser. So yeah, this is the README file. I have already gone through all the details in my previous video, so refer to that if you want to know all the different things. But I will quickly jump into the textqa.py, right? But before that, we need to have the virtual environment set up, right? I have already created the virtual environment. I hope you already went through the previous video, but I need to activate that, right? For activating, I can just type source activate, and I can type .venv, right? So that will activate the virtual environment. As you can see here, it activates the virtual environment. Now we will go through this particular textqa.py file and run the app. Okay, this is the file textqa.py. Importing all the modules are here, and the .env, as I said in my previous video also, we don't even need the OpenAI API key, meaning that you can comment these two lines, because in Chainlit it takes the API keys from .env, and we have our OpenAI API keys in the .env, right? If you scroll a little bit down, there is this text splitter. All the different things are the same as what we did in the chat with PDF in the earlier video, right? But the main thing here is how we load the file, right? Before we have here PDF, and now we have the text plain, right? We need to decode the file, and we are splitting the text into different chunks, right? And there is the metadata, there is the embedding part as well as the vector store part, and then there is the chain. I'm not going through this all again because I have already went through in the previous video, and all the different things are here. After this, we can now ask the questions, and this part where it says the main function, the asking question part is defined here, and all the answer as well as the sources are being retrieved from that particular question. So yeah, all the different things mentioned here is just for getting the particular resources out of it. Now we can just run this app in order to have the conversation with that particular text file, right? For that also, the next command what we need to do is this one here, chainlit run textqa, right? I can just copy this, go here and Control V. It says here that okay, loaded.env, chainlit run options target, chainlit run, what happened here? Okay, because I have the txt, but I provided the textqa, right? This must be txt. There was some typo here. I can just run this. What happens now is just loading the file, and now you can see this is the file app is being loaded. And if I refresh the page here, this is the same thing here, and we can upload the text file. So you can do the browse or same as before. What I'm going to do is take the state of the union paper, right? Text file, and just drop here. So meaning that it's processing the state of the union text file, and it will take some time. It is now done. I can just ask the question, what is the paper about? The paper is about the state of the union, right? So it shows all the different things, and the sources are also being provided here as before. So you can ask as many questions as you want. Okay, now the question is, we went through the chat with PDF and chat with documents separately, right? But most of you might want to have the same app which allows users to upload the PDF as well as the text file, right? For that, I have created a file here, pdf.txt.qa.py, right? So the logic is the same, but here we can have two different things. As you can see here, all the things are the same here, but there are now different functions implemented in order to perform different things. Here I created a function called process file, where we ask some file, right? And then here is the file.type text plain for the text file, application PDF for the PDF file, right? For the text file, we have the text loader. For the PDF, we have the PyPDF loader. As you can see here, this is just doing the things that it needs to do to process that file. And now we have the get doc search, meaning that we can just ask something. There is the docs, process the file. And as you can see, we are using the Chroma, meaning that this is doing the vector store processing part, right? And the next thing, now we just have the on chat start. There is this start function. We just have to know that the files we accept are the two types of file only. If you try to upload different types of file, then it will throw the error that it is not supported. And the maximum size you can specify here. I have specified here 20 MB, and the timeout is 180, and all the things, as you can see here, it's all the same, right? What we can do now is just run this app or this Python file in order to run the Chainlit app, right? For that, what we can do, go back to the same file. I can just copy this particular thing, Control C, and then here Control V, and then I can just run enter. So it is going to run a Chainlit app for us. Yeah, here is the file, and here it says one, upload a PDF or text file, to ask a question about the file, right? So yeah, whatever you want to do. Now first, let's go with the GPT for all paper that we did before. If we run this, then processing is done, right? And then we can ask the question same as before. We can just say, what is the PDF about, right? And it will do the same thing. The PDF is about GPT for all people and all the different things. It provides the resources. That's fine. This is what we want, right? And now if I go here and click new chat, what we can do now is also upload the text file that we did. I will just grab the state of the union text file here, and now the text file is being processed, and we can ask the question, what is the paper about, right? It will provide the answer. So you get the idea. Both of those two different apps we created now can be combined into one app. I think this will be more useful for you, so that you don't need to create two different apps. Now, just to show you that it does not work for other different types of file, we can create a new chat, and I will try to grab the CSV file. Let's say I need to refresh this. Okay, here I am, and I will just grab the CSV file and then just drop it here. As you can see here, it says file type must be text plain or application PDF, right? So we are restricting the users from uploading the files other than the PDF and the text file. I hope you get the idea. So yeah, that's all I want to show you in this particular video. I hope you learned something new. And in the next video, I will explain you how to do the same thing but with CSV. Because many of you asked me that, okay, there are many things with PDF and docs. Can you also create a video about chat with CSV using LangChain and Chainlit? So the next video will be about chat with CSV using LangChain, OpenAI and Chainlit. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.